Assalamu alaikum. Following on from the last video, you should now have a SMART goal, one that has a good chance of success. Now that we know what you want to learn and where your destination is headed, we can now map out the journey on how we can get to your goal. In Dua Coach, it is as simple as breaking down your overall goal into smaller and more manageable parts, then adding the manageable parts to your wish list and setting your pace, and off you go. Let's have a look at how this can be done. We will first remind you of your goal and remind you to keep it in mind when selecting your Quran and du'as. We will then have a browse around Dua Coach and select your lessons, and we will show you how to add items to your wish list and subsequently your plan. We will finally explore other ways of having a look at adding to your wish list within Dua Coach. Rooting your goal into your mind is one of the most important steps in achieving your goal. Once you have established your goal, call it a target, a goal, a name, an objective, a purpose, a duty, whatever synonym you choose, make sure you know your goal and that you keep to it. For the purpose of this exercise, our goal is to learn the 4 quls. The 4 quls are generally for protection and have many benefits, inshallah. Let's go on to see how we can create a plan to learn them. Once you have created an account on Dua Coach and have logged in, you should be on the home page. You will see a couple of differences before you logged in. You will have noticed that the login box has disappeared, and you also get a welcome message with the number of points you may have gathered. If you click on the browse page, you will have noticed that on the right hand side you will now have 2 extra orange panels. One with the heading of your name and your coaching plan, and the second one which is your wish list. The coaching plan holds your active lessons and your wish list holds your chosen items, usually based on your goal, but it's good to add any items that you wish as soon as you discover them, so they are always there as a reference to you. Let's now look at adding items to your wish list. Our goal is to learn the 4 quls, so let's add them to the wish list. As soon as you browse down and select An-Nas, you will notice amongst other things 2 buttons appear, one to add your selected surah to your plan and one to add it to your wish list. At this stage, you may notice that you can scroll down and start to learn your surah here, line by line, where we will display the Arabic, the transliteration and the translation, and also the audio per line, which we will loop for you. We shall discover more about this in a later video. But let's go back up and add Surah An-Nas to your wish list. Here you have 2 options, to upgrade it to your plan or delete it from your wish list. If we add it to your plan, we will see it appear here, and then we will still have the ability to delete it like this. So let's go ahead and add all the 4 quls to your wish list. Now we have a list of verses to learn to achieve your desired goal. And let's now add 1 to your plan. And that's it. You are ready to configure your plan. We will discover how to do this in another video. Let's have a quick look at some other du'as you can add based on your desired goal. If we select the Browse Dua tab, we then have a selection of du'as. For example, we have some for when you are at home and when you are entering your home. Your selected du'a will pop up below, and then you can add it to either your wish list or your plan. Under Browse Islam Basics, you could select to learn prayers or learn the du'as when fasting. As you can see, there are so many different goals you could achieve, and an opportunity to finally learn the surah or du'a you have always wanted to, or even just refresh the ones you have become rusty with. I have used some of these just to understand the translation of surahs or du'as. So, in this video, we reminded you of your goal, and to keep it in mind when selecting your Quran and du'as. We then had a browse around Dua Coach and showed you how to select your lessons, and we showed you how to add items to your wish list and subsequently to your plan. We finally explored the other ways of adding items to your wish list within Dua Coach. Please join us in the next video where we will be taking a look at your lifestyle and seeing where we can fit your learning around your busy schedule, inshallah.